Edge of the Empire, week 2. That's hour 3. 3, like Phantom Menace,
What
Clone?
was talking about?
Attack of the Clone. What is the third one?
No, it's the Return, or yeah,
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the
I'm
Sith.
counting down.
A Return.
We're in the Sith hour, the Sithing hour. We're in Act 3 of 4, so of course there's going to be a duel, and someone's gonna die.
Well, lucky for everyone, I took the ability to use Force powers now. So
oh, you're like a full Jedi. Good.
Yeah, I'm an exiled Jedi. That's my new class that I
Force-sensitive
picked
exile.
up. Mm-hmm.
If you seriously want to go into Jedi, let's talk about it later.
I have a
God,
great
that'd be fucking
ability.
hilarious, wouldn't it? I'm just like the world's worst Jedi.
Yeah, you're gonna start out horrible, and you're never gonna get very good. I think you can only get up to 2 Force rating.
Why is that?
Because we don't have the Force and Destiny book.
Because we don't. That's a great reason.
That's a perfectly reasonable.
Wait,
in the talent tree for Force-sensitive exile, it only has a maximum of two Force points.
I thought you could put more points into it.
You can put more points. So
you can buy there's
the ability to use the Force is like a skill, but you have to buy talents in order to access it. And there's only 2 talents that give you Force powers.
Oh, I thought that you could also get Force powers from the when you go down a tree
yes, you can
of
get
the power.
We're speaking 2 different languages. You can get Force powers to use stuff, but in order to use those things, you have to roll Force die, and the maximum amount of Force die you can get is 2.
So you can do a bunch of stuff. It's all gonna suck.
Well, it'll be okay.
It's 50-50, basically.
2 is Padawan level, I think. All right, man, we're so far off course. So do we want to all agree that you guys are currently on the airspeeder approaching Sleot the Hutt's pleasure barge?
Yep.
Sure, that makes sense.
Before
right.
Dargo leaves the ship, he's gonna don some kind of makeshift disguise.
Okay, make a deception roll.
Okay, so
it's
again,
against
I'm
nothing.
Bothan.
I'm just gonna mark down what your success is for anyone that's gonna attempt to identify you.
What do you need
so
to
I
do
remove
that,
one
by the way?
setback die from any deception roll I make.
Can I
Okay, I'll
help?
mark that
Because
down.
I feel like I would sit down and do your makeup.
Okay.
Let's be honest here.
All right.
Let's be completely honest.
So
and maybe
here's what's happening. We've got them all on the speeder, and they're approaching Sleot the Hutts, and it's playing Uma Thurman by Fall Out Boy, and then it's flashbacking to them manscaping Dargo.
Yeah, and I have like a 3D holo of all the changes that are being made, so Dargo can see it.
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and make that roll. You get that blue from Coral standing there getting some
wait,
blood.
hang on. I actually have what was the skill?
Deception.
I have that as a trained skill, so we can do it.
How high is it?
Oh yeah. Okay, what's your training on it?
1. So I have 1
So
yellow.
he can give
and
you
2
1
green,
skill
so-
level in it.
All right,
Dargo.
so we'll use your training and my cunning.
Excellent. So
and-
you don't
What
get a
level is
blue,
your
but you do
cunning?
get a yellow out of it.
What's that?
You don't get a blue, but you do get a yellow out of it.
Yeah. So I get 1 yellow, 2 green.
Excellent.
And do I have any negative dice?
No.
Okay.
So I'll just be
does
rolling
the disguise
against
kit
your
also
success.
help, Arthur, or does it
Do
just
what?
facilitate?
Well, it just lets us do this.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go.
So
Nice.
it's going to be 2 and 4 when I need to roll against it if anyone tries to recognize you.
And then if
And
anyone
then you
does,
actually have 2 and 5 because you can cancel. So Dargo, disguise, 2 and 5.
Hang on a second.
well, I knock off 1 black die from any a check is what it boils down to.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
I
so
definitely
wait,
look like
what did we roll there?
deception.
What was it? Deception?
Deception.
It's weird that they don't actually have what you could spend those things on in the book.
You say you're not actually going to be spending them on anything yet. It's going to be the reverse. They're going to be trying to identify you.
Okay, what do you want the what are
you disguised as?
I'm
No,
definitely
again,
disguised as
you're not.
Celestin. Yeah.
You're not advantaging anything. You're setting the difficulty for them to identify you later.
We will subtract.
You're rolling against nothing now.
We'll subtract from what they get, right?
Yes.
We'll take away their die.
Oh,
okay.
And if you end up with a shit ton of advantages afterwards, it's going to be like, and now there's wanted posters for this Celestin out there, but they're marked as female, and she was sighted halfway across the planet.
I see what you're doing now. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so now we're back to the Uma Thurman song. I liked the idea of Toby standing on the front of the airspeeder, like air surfing it, because he's got to jack into the back of the pleasure barge.
Right.
First, though, I need Jax to make a planetary agility test versus the pleasure barge pilot. If you fail this, you're going to be detected coming in. I'm sorry, if you get threat, you're going to be detected. If you fail it, you're going to crash into them. Fortunately, they're handling a shit, so you get 2 bonus die.
I assume
Okay.
Jax is driving you?
Yes,
So,
Jax is
yeah.
driving. So
So-
you're rolling
so
against
no worries.
1 red, 1 purple, and you get 2 bonus die.
2 bonus.
Your agility
three.
is 4, so you're probably going to be the
Yeah,
best one.
you should almost certainly crush this. So this thing is, floating
Is
Is
very
anyone
slowly.
going to be assisting him?
I
I got
can.
one
I mean, if
purple-
you're
I'm
going to
on
be
the-
jumping on.
I'm on the
so-
front.
I'm
and-
cowering, trying to avoid messing up my disguise.
Arthur, can we throw in a blue die for me, just like co-piloting and maybe just like
Navigating? Sure.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I have 1 purple and
3 blue.
1 what?
1
blue.
purple, 1 red, 3 blue, and whatever your skills are.
3 blue.
Dance like Uma Thurman.
Probably have green die for agility.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
he has 4
four.
agility, so
So I got. So the only thing holding it back is 1 black and 1 red.
1 purple, 1 red.
1 purple,
One
1
purple.
red. You don't have any black.
So okay, I think I have this right.
here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yep.
You pull in real close, and they're never going to detect you. Tell me how you do this.
What am I flying?
You're flying a luxury airspeeder, so it's like what Luke took to get to Obi-Wan's house.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
It's like a basic hovercraft for like 4
Basic,
people.
basic covercraft.
It looks like a Zodiac boat. Like
Yeah,
just a
except this
little-
is the luxury version, so it's got leather seats.
Oh, excellent! I'll be sitting
hella
sitting
comfy.
there with 1 hand on the steering wheel, smoking the death sticks, and be like, nice ride. Making like, you enjoying it back there? And it's, so, how are you enjoying the ride, Zago? I see you cowering back there.
So my imagination of this is that Jax is literally flying it toward it while looking backwards and driving one-handed.
Yeah, maybe I'm on the
like
front.
holding-
I'm doing
And
it
I'm
like
trying to
computers.
prevent my Soliston like face folds from flying off in the wind and just like
I'm just doing.
And
this
I'm
Fast
holding
and
up this
Furious
map,
style.
trying to like make it like not fold into my face or whatever. And I'm just like, fucking, this doesn't work when the cockpit's open.
Yeah, what's the little thing called on the front of a car? I can't remember, but I'm
The
doing
emblem?
that. Yeah, I'm like doing that on the front to like.
you're the hood ornament.
Yeah,
You're
the hood ornament.
huge. You're almost as big as the car is.
I'm just trying to disguise myself as a cool hood ornament.
It doesn't work at all.
Like metal bow and arrow, and I'm like,
So the question is, which activity do you want to do first? The port side door is open, and you can see a Shivastani is there, like waving you like with like an emergency light. They're blinking at you like an LED, like, "Hey, over here."
I guess
Okay.
we
We
drop
should,
him off first.
Yeah, drop me off first. Let me plug in.
Get Dago
Okay.
off first before he, loses that disguise of his.
So you get in close. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it because you fucking destroyed this. Yeah, Jax. I want to point out, I don't think Jax has ever failed at any roll. He's literally just like, "Yep, I'm perfect. I'm the best at everything."
I think he,
like,
I think he
stabs-
missed a shot with a gun once.
Yeah.
Oh no, not a shot with a gun.
Yeah.
Does that miss haunt him right now?
yeah, he
that
like
is-
wakes up screaming in the night.
One time. It will never happen again.
So you pull up close. I need an athletics check from whoever's jumping out here.
Oh god.
So wait, I'm
yeah.
supposed to wait though, right? Because I'm going
Can
to
I,
the.
can I assist him by going dangerously close to the craft?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
you know what? I'll let you spend 2 advantage to do that. Yeah, so you're not detected. You get in close, and you give them 1 assist to anybody getting inside.
I have to jump. Jesus, this is gonna go poorly.
Maybe if you
I
had a
would cite
jetpack.
so much precedent from Star Wars, from any Star Wars movie, where they have to jump from one location to the next.
That is true. That is very true. And this is exactly why Dargo hated this plan.
This is a time-honored tradition in Star Wars.
Is anyone assisting him?
Yeah, you have a blue die from Jax.
Okay.
He's holding you
What
steady.
is the difficulty here?
Difficulty is 1p.
1p. I already know that this is going to go terribly. But, okay. Actually, I'm
Look at all
going
those force die
I'm
you have
gonna
right
use
there.
a force die. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely need. I need the power of the force. I can add a
Can
green.
we
or I
also
can-
use a force die to make him look like sexy for the lady Bergen? Whatever her fucking
If
name
he
is.
gets enough advantage, he can do that.
Okay, so I am gonna.
I mean, we
upgrade-
rocked his fucking.
He's
I'm gonna add
Solistani,
a-
she Shivastani.
Are you upgrading to yellow?
No, I'm getting 2 green dice. I can do that with a force die, right?
I don't think so.
No, yeah. I mean, you can get a green die or you can upgrade one, right? I thought that was what the deal was.
I did not think that. We'll have to check.
Yeah, that's what I remembered.
All
Okay,
right.
I can do 1 yellow if you want.
Yeah, do a yellow, because then you can get the triumphant.
Or, well, yeah, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna fall out.
Will make
Ready
you
your
extra
jetpack there.
Yeah.
I thought I did that right. Oh, god damn it, wrong macro. Oh. One
You're gonna
advantage.
fail.
Yep.
So I'll tell you what. I'll let you give that advantage to whoever comes to your rescue, and that's literally the jetpack guys. The
Yeah.
only one who can.
Yeah, so I just like reach back and like point in the direction of Dargo, and like open up my metally arms and swoop towards him like through the air. I'm gonna try to pick him up and like drop him by the door, like just get him up and then like right over to the back of the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can spend destiny points to upgrade your starting dice pool by 1 step. So that turns ability into superior, which is green to yellow. You can raise the stakes by making other... I don't think you can add a die. That doesn't look
Okay.
like something you can do here.
So
Okay. All right.
So
yeah.
you take off with your jetpack. I need you to make an athletics roll now.
Did you move that force die?
Okay.
You should.
Oh, yeah, I'll move it.
Is it athletics or maybe coordination? Actually, shouldn't this have been a coordination check?
No, I'd say it's athletics still.
You're jumping, right?
You're jumping.
I thought
yeah.
that's what coordination was.
Well, let's read it. I could be wrong. Would it have made a difference for you?
I have a different stat. Brawn is athletics. Athletics is coordination is
All
agility.
right, so we'll look it up. Coordination.
When a character needs to go somewhere without being seen, it often requires them to balance upon unstable surfaces, crawl through narrow openings, or even tumble down.
Athletics. Jump horizontally or vertically.
Yeah.
There you go.
So coordination is more like stealth.
But athletics characteristic is brawn in this thing for some
Yes.
reason.
Yeah.
And isn't that what you have? You have brawn?
No, I have
No.
agility is better for me.
Bothans. We're not
Not
good at the brawn.
All right.
So I'd like to use a force die
Excellent.
to upgrade to 1 green and 1 yellow.
Yes. All
What
right.
am I opposing?
Dice. To catch him in midair, I'll tell you what. It's 2 purple. You need a success to catch him and bring him to the ground, but he's going to take some damage, and probably you as well.
Is there any sort of like
2
weird?
successes, no damage, and with some advantages, you can probably get yourself back up into the airspeeder before your jet fuel runs out.
Okay, it's gonna have to be freaking epic roll, guys. And I'm
So
So-
remember,
so-
you have a boost die from the
Something like
jetpack, and you have a boost die from Dargo.
Yeah, so you have 2 boosters.
And
And one of
you
your normal
just gave
stats.
yourself a light side die, so
So it's 2 blue, 1 green, 1 yellow versus 2 purple.
yep.
Don't screw this up.
Oh, dude,
You
yes.
take no damage, you get back into the airspeeder, and you have a spare advantage die to do whatever you want with, if you want to give somebody a boost to a check.
To
Yeah,
that jump. Hell yeah, man.
I'm gonna give a boost to the next roll. The roll. What is it? Computer's roll
Okay.
for Dargo.
Yeah. So here's how this goes down, as far as I can see it in my head. Dargo's like leaping out, and the wind like catches his fur, and he just gets blown slightly off course, and the Shivistan like reaches out for him and misses, and he's falling. And what we see is just this zoom as he gets like what's it called when you like lunge into somebody in football?
Side tackle.
Yeah, he gets tackled and just boom, and we see like flying Toby with a jetpack Iron Man him back into the seat.
He couldn't put me onto the ledge that I was supposed to be going to.
I'll tell you what, if you want to use both advantage die,
yeah,
you
I will.
can.
Okay.
Yeah. You settle him down there, but now Toby is on the outside of the pleasure barge and has to jump back into the airspeeder.
Can I just take...
Unless you're currently going inside to help him. I don't know if you're sending him in alone or not.
I think Toby was our other slicer, so he kind of has to get back on.
Yeah, he needs to go to the other place. And I just want to take 2 seconds here to say that the only non-American one is the man who remembered the word for tackle.
I think we all knew it. We were just
excuse you, rugby league. Come on, man. We have more tackling sports than you guys have sports. All right, thank you very much. AFL. Come on, man.
Yeah, rugby is awesome.
Respect due. Okay. So yeah.
Coming after me with
is it gonna be harder for me to like leap back on? You know what? I think I can get back on and then just like stand on the thing while our driver like puts me in position, right? Or is it going to be double jump checks?
You can just one check to get back to the front.
Okay.
Use another force die.
Do you want to?
Yeah, because I think what do I have since it's athletics?
I
have
love
2
that.
greens.
Right before the big checks you need to nail this job, you're giving me all the dice. I feel like the Emperor right now. Just
Arthur,
like,
you know what?
You don't let him
Arthur,
make people paranoid
this is why
about this
Darko
shit.
didn't want to do this, because jumping off of a speeder onto another barge was a terrible, terrible thing for him to have to do.
Nah, so Carl's sitting in the back of the chair, and he says, like, I wish I could jump across the board.
So yeah, my jetpack sputters out. I'm using 1 green and 1 yellow from the upgrade, and what is my purples?
2 purple.
You're getting Dargo. I'm going to give you a nice little shove from behind.
So I'm calculating.
Are you
the jump
helping
right
or
now.
are you
I don't think I
hindering
can
him?
Make it, and he's just like. Doosh.
So that's 3 purple.
No, well, no.
Can I in any way assist?
I'm giving
by,
him a boost with my.
You're getting the assist from Dargo, basically.
If he fails this, can I try a difficult piloting check to try and catch him?
Yes, it'll be under the same rules as before. You'll damage the vehicle.
Oh, there you go.
No, I got this. I'm like inspired by my like first flight ever. It was amazing.
Did you actually roll it? I don't see a roll yet.
I'm just.
Oh, you're inspired as fuck.
Yeah.
You take a strain in the process, though.
So.
Yeah, like
I
your
imagine
circuits
it's the strain of hitting the fucking car.
I think it's the jetpack detaching from him. Like the software update patch is like suddenly like
because of my
him.
resolve, I suffer 1 less strain.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Wait,
You take no strain.
wait, what's that?
It's
Is that
one
like
of
a
my
skill?
colonists.
Yeah, he's literally like no fucks given.
Wait, really? That's a colonist skill?
I'm like,
It's
I've seen
also
rougher
slicer
shit
skill,
than this
but
in
it
the
is a
colony.
massively high
Listen, what you need to know is that doctors are some of the best combatants in the entire game, man. That's fucking science.
That's
I might have to take that class then, because I'm still considering my second class.
Pressure
Because,
points.
like, imagine if I could be like, yeah, Arthur, I go first. I take a
yeah.
strain, but then I don't take a strain.
I also have like plus I have like 2 extra strain. My like strain threshold is 2 higher from taking 2 ranks in grit.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm like a rough and tumble robot. Yeah, I leap back onto the front and like prepare my like data jack and like give some hand signals.
I see
Drive
that
me
awesome
closer. I wish to hit it with my sword.
I see that awesome display, and I just keep one hand on the steering wheel, look back, and like, bro fist the robot.
I'm still fucking around with the map. I'm just like, God fucking, you know what? Fuck it. I just let it go. And I'm just like, fuck it.
As
Why
the
you still have
airspeeder,
the map? All right, so it is a barge. It moves. What good is a map?
you got to
What
know
does it
what's
have?
upcoming, right? You have to, you got to GPS route it. If it's about to take a turn, maybe it's taking a right-hand turn. You guys are on the left side of the ship because you're port side, right?
Yeah, I just asked Mother
Or
Base
something,
for the calculated route of the ship, and
You're asking Imperial Siri.
Yeah. Siri, what's the calculated route for this big old dumb ship we're chasing?
Are you
This is a
human?
secure
Yes,
channel.
no.
Yes. Hella Imperial.
Prove it.
Vader.
They ask you to
I eat
submit it,
Vader
dude.
O's every morning,
Like, verification
and sometimes for
approved.
lunch.
So, as the airspeeder settles in behind for Toby to connect, we cut to Dargo inside the ship, where the Shivastani's pulling you in. She, like, shudders her fur and is like, "Oh, Solistani, are you the slicer that they sent?"
Oh, yes, I am.
I didn't know your people could... Well, come with me. The port's just over here in the emergency repair bay.
Arthur,
Thank
I
you.
wish to use one of the advantages to make him smell really nice too.
He had to use all of his advantages.
I used everything I had to get onto
Yeah.
this goddamn
No, this is from the
platform.
disguise. This is from the disguise roll. So let's go back.
You want to
and
make him smell good to
super-
Shivastani? Okay,
Yeah.
so he smells like wet fur.
And I'm just like,
It's
oh
not,
yeah,
it's not
yeah,
just the
she'll
wet
love
fur
this.
smell.
Oh my
It
god,
is
she'll love this.
It is the pheromone scent. You know,
It's,
that
it's
musk.
actually a wet dog that rolled around in a freshly cut lawn smell.
Yeah, I'm like going through my perfume cologne bottles, and I'm just like, sandalwood, estrogen.
All right, getting back.
Oh, here
to
it
this
is, wet
goddamn
dog.
slicer.
And I'm just like, I just like pour it on him.
Arthur,
Wet
what am I
dog
doing
that just
to
rolled
slice-
around on
So-
freshly cut grass. Of course we have that.
You need to make a slicer roll at the same time as Toby, which we're going to do simultaneously. You're
Okay.
rolling. You're both rolling against 2 purple, 1 red, and 1 black.
Okay.
And this is a code breaker.
This is a code breaker. Can I also, while I'm here, tap into their systems? Because I've got a little time before they get
That
started.
would be a separate one. So yes,
Yep.
you can do that now. What's your purpose?
Okay. I want to search their databanks for any information on Coral and the current pursuit that I saw, the wanted poster. Anything that the Hutts know about and why they're pressuring the Imperials.
All right, that's 1 red, 2 purples, no blacks.
And what is this?
That's actual slicing, not code breaking. You're just breaking
Okay.
into their system.
So do I downgrade one of the purples to a black with my bypass security?
Is that what it says?
So I remove 1 black, but if there are no blacks, you downgrade purples.
It's only if it says that
What's
in
that?
the talent. It's only if the talent says that.
Remove 1 black per rank of bypass
Yeah,
security.
so it doesn't apply here.
So in the building a dice pool, it says that if you don't have any blacks available and there are purples, you downgrade a purple to a black. And then
Ah.
after you're done, if there are any more ranks that you have to apply, you keep downgrading from there.
Very well. I will counter that by turning it
re-upgrading
into
Okay.
a dark side die.
Okay. So 2 yellow, 2 green versus 2 purple, 1 red. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Well, he succeeded.
you learn a lot about what they're doing. So, what is exactly your deal with Sleot the Hutt, Coral? Why is he protecting you?
Because unbeknownst to my master, I got his inventory of underworld contacts, his shipment routes, and all that sort of stuff when I got the ship. So in exchange for my secrecy and freedom, I handed over these goods. So he has blackmail material for my former master.
Excellent.
All
right. Yeah, and you have all that data there. And in case you want to pick that up, it's old. It's several years old, but it could still be good. There's plenty of names here.
Okay.
But as you do, an alarm starts going off all across the pleasure barge. You guys hear it on the back as well. So the music stops, like Uma Thurman stops, and you just hear like a beep, beep, and you see someone wheeling out a turbo laser cannon off the side of the pleasure barge. So I'm gonna need a coordination check from Jax to hide behind the pleasure barge so you're not spotted. And I'm going to need the same one from Dargo, so that you and your Shivastani ally aren't spotted in your supply closet. Emergency repair closet.
What you need to do is pretend you're making out, man.
You're both rolling
Yes,
against 2 purple and 2 blacks.
2 purples and 2 blacks.
Yeah,
for
this whole ship
coordination.
is currently looking for you, but you got some time.
I'm gonna
Can we
fail
use
this
an
mission.
advantage of the disguise to give him a blue die here?
I don't think so. They're not trying. Yeah, they're not trying to see through his disguise. They're probably just going to
purple, 2
shoot him
black.
on sight.
So
I mean, like,
so-
but can the disguise have been like, so he looks like he's supposed to be there more than?
He's literally plugged into a data port.
I mean, like, I don't know how like science stuff works in this game. Do they know exactly which port
Probably
is being accessed?
yes.
or
Yeah.
I
whatever?
mean, you
Okay.
rolled a despair. It's very bad for you.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, there's a despair there. So
2
Arthur,
purple,
the
2
whole
black.
reason I was rolling this was to figure out why they were going after Coral, like the new information. You said I got all the old information. Is that all that's
That's all the stuff from his original Hut Master. The reason the Imperials are going hard now is because his old master. Coral, what is the name of your old Hut Master?
What's a good hut name? I don't know
Blando
what
the Hut.
Pizza.
No, not
Pizza
the Hut. Blando the Hut. So Blando the Hut is searching for Coral, and recently, since the disbanding of the Imperial Senate, the Huts have taken up more and more of a smuggling role because the Moths are moving in and kind of locking things down. They're militarizing most of the planets.
Okay.
Tightening the grip. And
What?
so smuggling has been much more lucrative, which means they're making more money, which means they have more control on the planets. Like black markets are rising. And so they're using this this influence to track down old debts from people like Coral and eliminate them so that no one's laughing behind their back anymore. Like, remember that time that sexy slave escaped, stole your ship, all of your contact data, and...
Arthur, can we please make it that he's literally searching for me because it's an unrequited love that he needs to get back?
No.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I can make
it
that...
interesting.
No, we can't make it only that. That can be
Arthur,
part of it.
Can we
I
spend
mean, like,
some-
that's his intention, but, like, that's what he doesn't... He doesn't tell people that, obviously, because
Yeah.
that'd be weird.
So,
Can I spend some of that success to plant misinformation about Coral's whereabouts, and maybe update his
I'll
wanted
let you spend
poster?
the 5th success, yes.
What's that?
I'll let you spend the 5th success. So what are you doing?
I'm using it to throw off Hut wanted information so that leading them down false trails on Coral's location.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know, what do you make me, like a blue Twi'lek female or something like that?
No, I make your Leku
Even
stubs,
smaller.
just little nubs.
I love how your Leku keep getting smaller and smaller as the show goes on.
In the
I have large Leku for a man of my size. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's not the size. It's how you show them. All right, I put like little bows on them and stuff.
Come on,
Looks
man.
great.
Star-Lord.
All
It's
right,
cool.
so
It's
I've
cool to have
alerted
a code
everyone that I'm
name.
here, but
Exactly.
I have managed to throw the Hut information off about Coral's
Right.
identity.
By the way, is my smuggler name in that information? Do you work out what it is?
What is your smuggler name?
I'll let Tyler come up with it. There's a reason why I haven't. There's a reason why I don't go
Smuggly
by
fuckerton.
it. It's
Okay.
because it's awful, but you can come up with it.
All right,
That's your trait.
Dargo will come up with the smuggler name that he discovers in the data records.
All
at
right.
some
I
future-
still need
Like-
you guys'
like-
coordination
Like maybe
rolls.
you find like a hollow video of me, like when I'm like super young, just like saying, "Yeah, man, I'm blah blah blah."
I found
then
I find literally the YouTube video you made to impress the internet and become internet famous or HoloNet famous, I should say. All right, got it. We'll
Yeah.
work on this. But
2
first, the
purple,
alarms.
2 black coordination roll. Come on, guys.
All right, I'm gonna spend one of
purple,
those force die that I have to upgrade
Excellent.
because otherwise I'm gonna fail this.
I think I'm going to give you guys control of all the tokens. That sounds like a fucking great idea.
yeah.
Okay.
That way you guys can all move it yourselves.
Hey, Toby, can you...
Sick.
Let's first see how badly Dargo fails because
Let's
he's
see how
gonna
badly you fail, and...
I do fail. Not horribly. That could have gone far worse.
Hey, Toby, can you help me out with this? Don't your robots have like white noise generators or something?
Yeah, I like start
Oh, wait.
broadcasting an anti sound frequency at like the rate of like the sound canceling. So
I definitely
I do
failed
the
that a
same
lot.
frequency in the opposite direction so he can concentrate on his flying without the fucking blaring noise.
Okay.
Arthur, that was
Excellent.
supposed to be 2 purple, 2 reds, right?
2 blacks.
2 blacks. Okay.
Yeah.
So my 2 blues were supposed to be blacks, so I definitely fail.
Okay. Let's roll the blacks.
These are the 2 blacks.
Okay, so you literally came up with a roll of nothing.
Yeah.
Yep, it all cancels out.
Okay. And
Nope.
Okay, so they're rolling out a turbo laser towards you, and some guy shows up with a holdout blaster, and it's a Rhodian, the green arrow, green,
Yep.
like, they look like Greedo, the dude that hand shot in 4.
first,
I like
He's
to call them wall paintings.
So can I shoot first?
Yes, you can shoot the person that's on the turbo laser.
Yep.
Because that's something you can do.
That's something I can
Because
do.
that it's something you could do.
No, literally, it's something I.
That's
as
his
a smuggler
combat
can
ability,
do,
yeah.
Okay, so what am I looking at here for that?
You're shooting against 2 purples, and you have a black die because they have cover from the turbo laser.
All right, so 2 black.
I
die.
should note that if they get this turbo laser working, they're going to absolutely crush your tiny vehicle. It's going to explode and you'll die.
that's why we're going to dodge, go underneath the barge,
All right, so. All right.
and come up.
I haven't rolled
Do
in
a
so long. I've forgotten how to
sweet-
do it. ED.
I know a shortcut. I'm going to go around the outside while they go straight through the middle. That's a Star Wars reference.
2 black and 2 purple. You said
1 black and 2 purple.
1 black, 2 purple. Oh, I got a black from my gun. So.
Oh, okay. Yep.
What else do I get?
Don't you have to take a stress to do this or something?
Shoot
only
people?
if I have to. Only if
you're
I want to go
shooting
first
first,
in the
right?
initiative. No,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'll take a stress. It's not a big
Okay, yeah. Then just take a stress to shoot first.
deal. Okay, and can I use a force die?
Yeah, I'm not going to stop you.
Cool. This
Let's
seems
give
important.
Arthur all the force dice.
So,
He's got them all anyway.
Yeah.
all right. So here we go. Pow. Wait, what did that do? Nothing.
That was a pretty awful roll.
Didn't roll anything. You forgot to put your ability roll in.
Oh, hang on.
Your greens and yellows.
Yeah.
You
So can
literally
I-
have to roll 1 success and you win here.
All right.
You also forgot to roll all the blacks.
Oh! I
You
don't think-
rolled 2 blacks as well.
Oh, the blues are supposed to be blacks, by the way.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I just put B.
Well,
and I
I'll
didn't
roll them
realize-
backwards, which means you have 2 successes and 1 advantage. No, wait. So
Just roll
those were
2
canceling. You have at least 1 success, which is fine, and you have some advantage. Yes. What's the damage on your weapon? Is it more than 7?
Yes, it's 9 and it's 2 pierce.
Okay, so the person you're shooting is an Aqualish. And,
Also, so hang on. How many advantages do I have? 2?
1.
Probably not. Yeah, you have
You have
1
1
total.
advantage.
All right, cool.
So you shoot this guy in the head, and he falls off like, ah! And then because the barge is moving, and so is the land speeder, he like drops underneath you guys, and you see him hit the dust below, and there's like a poof where he lands as the sand rises up. Not the sand, but the plants.
The Wile E. Coyote. Poof.
The stuff.
Yeah, the plant
Uh,
stuff on this planet.
I
Okay.
will then pass on 1 blue die to the next person.
Okay, we're not really in combat.
Or
but
then
yes,
I will.
you can
remember
add 1 blue die to the next action from someone in your party, which is currently the airspeeder.
That's
Okay. Dargo,
Yes.
what are you doing here? This guy sees you. He's got a holdout blaster. Your Shivastani is pulling a holdout blaster on you.
On me?
Yes. But she's looking at you weird.
Like maybe she's like, oh man, I really want to like not die, but god damn it, is he attractive?
I don't have any force dice left to play for that.
Well, apparently there's
force
one.
die.
There's one.
There's
force
one
die.
left.
Oh, okay. What can I do here?
I want to remind you, you can also use Foresight to set up flashbacks. I don't know if it would be useful in this case, but if you can think of something.
Charm the shit out of it, bro. Do it.
Yeah, do I know the name of this? Nah, that's not Dargo style. Come on, you're the talker. Dargo's the slicer.
Maybe the flashback is me just like telling you what to do if you want to charm a woman in case it comes up. Like I'm just
pretty sure.
So like I'm like putting on your eyelashes or something, and I'm just like, okay, so in the instance where maybe I don't know, you get like you set off an alarm because you're doing something funny with your hacking like you normally do, and say this woman like turns around and she's like, I'm gonna capture you so that I don't get caught. Here's what you'd need to do in order to seduce this woman.
Yeah,
and then
you need to
like
tell her you like her fangs. Tell her she smells like a wet dog.
Yeah.
Give her dead animal.
No.
maybe you should.
You
like,
guys,
lean
you guys
in
are,
and do,
are
like,
playing
an
this
alpha male or
exactly how
something.
you guys would play this. This is how Dargo.
What are you
would play
doing, Dargo?
No, we all
Dargo-
said this earlier, I think is what happened, but
Yeah.
you're not going to take our advice, is probably.
No. This is how Dargo would play this. Dargo would probably want to know every detail about this mission, so he would have researched exactly who this person is, and what it is they want, and why they're amenable to being bought out. So, Arthur, can I make some kind of roll to get that information for myself?
Yeah, I think it would be lore outer rim, right? Or unless you're using computers somehow.
Use the die
is it
to
something that I could learn
flashback
by
getting the
computer?
information. Is that my understing though?
What's
that he
that?
could use the force die.
Oh yeah, sure.
Force die
Yeah,
to
you use the
flashback
force die and you
have-
automatically get it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, her name is I don't know, an appropriate Shibonasi name. They have very long, multiple apostrophes. Her name is Kanashe.
Okay.
She has a sick child, and
Yep.
she's hoping to make enough money to get the child medical treatment on the southern continent and then disappear.
Okay.
Just get out of this life because it's way too dangerous for her and a 40-year-old.
Sure. Then I have this information, and at this point, I pull out a holopad and hit a button, and a picture of her child comes up, and I enter some information to order the requested medical requested medical treatment, probably from Toby, since he's our medical droid. I obligate Toby to helping her sick child, and I look at the guy with the holdout blaster. And
So, I'm unclear. Like, are you paying for the medical treatment, or are you like, my robot will do this for you? Not really sure what's happening here.
How much would the medical treatment cost?
About 10,000 credits worth.
I'm having Toby do it.
Okay. Yeah. So wait.
Just doing my job, sir.
Well, you paid a foresight for this, so yeah, she immediately turns. They both shoot at each other and kill each other.
I go out and take a holdout blaster from one of them.
Okay.
Get
you
a
have
second
one
one for
holdout
me.
blaster.
All right. I get both of them then.
You
Okay.
you hear a blaster shot probably from like the comms
Yeah.
that you have.
So-
from
And I'm just like, is that a holdout blaster? You mind getting one?
So there's more shouting, and you hear someone like going over an intercom, like "Una wana gunga, hu mona tukase."
Yeah, I translate for him.
Yeah, it's like,
It's,
who would
freaking-
dare invade the pleasure barge of Sliat the Hut, the most enormous and athletic of worms?
Can I enter a message in the computer network of the hut barge?
Maybe you should.
Leave.
Okay, you know what? You do what you want. I just want to point out here, you have a plan. You're just not doing it. But yes, go ahead. What kind of message are you entering? Are you texting Sliat? Hey, girl, what's up?
Every single holo terminal in this entire barge is going to flash up one word. Okay.
You're definitely gonna have to hack it for that.
Shouldn't
Okay.
we be doing like first try to get the
Yes, you should be doing
Okay,
that.
let's do that
Done.
first, and then as I'm leaving, I will do this roll and deal with the consequences later.
Wow, that's so
maybe a
burning
minute,
wheel.
I
I
don't know.
feel like that's got to be a game we play at some point.
All right, so this
man.
hacking roll that we have to do.
It's still 1 red, 2 purple, and what did I set it at earlier? 2 blacks?
Yeah.
I think that was what the original roll was.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So you and Toby both have to make this roll. And you both have to get a success on it in order to cover the command codes. And this is
That's
a code
odd-
breaker.
No.
You're
It's a code breaker?
decrypting. Yeah, you're decrypting the information on their hard drives.
So
wait.
I decreased the difficulty by 1.
For you, yes.
Yep. And I will go first. And so I decrease the difficulty and remove 1 black. So this is my roll. Oh,
You have
jeez.
2 different things that you're doing somehow?
No, Codebreaker specifically removes difficulty and removes 1 black dice.
Does it? Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
you can go-
rolling against black, black and 2 black and a purple. Was that it?
2 black, 2 purple, and a red.
Okay, so I'm going to spend one of my advantages that I got to help Toby out.
Okay. Yeah, you fail to get the information this round, but you're boosting him up.
Yep.
I want to point out it's not going to matter because you both have to succeed at the same time.
And there's no
at the same
way.
time?
Yeah.
Would he know that?
All right. Toby, you get booted out of the system. You can try to get back in a couple seconds, but more importantly, you take a strain as, you know, when you're getting booted out, you're like, psh, and you go flying backwards like a foot or two, like into the windshield of the airspeeder.
Or do I?
Or do you?
No, it doesn't.
No. And unless it's more than 1 strain, I don't take any strain because I have.
Oh, well, get fucked.
Lloyd.
I'm going to point out right now that
There's probably
seeing
just
the-
like sparking and shit, like all up on my my little thing, and I'm like, oh, I just got this fixed. Oh dear! Like I have to like put out a small fire before I can try again.
Let
I
me
might
just
have
say
to try this on
out,
myself when I get home.
let me just say out of character here that seeing that dice pool, I don't see this happening. I don't think there's any way. That's
That
with an
actually, I
assist.
mean, that wasn't that good of a roll.
That was a
or
terrible
that bad of a-
roll.
It was
Like-
a pretty terrible.
But
roll.
no,
That was an
no.
absolutely awful roll.
You have
Like-
2 green dice.
Wait, you rolled
versus
2
2
red. Wow,
That's what you
rolled,
said.
Yeah, you rolled way harder than you should have.
You said 2 red.
Two. I think I said 1 red, 2 purple, and 2 black.
That's
yeah,
still a
so
pretty
you
hard
actually
That's
don't
still-
have that much threat. You would have an advantage.
And 3 fails.
Yes.
Give yourself a blue die, bruh.
So
He's already, yeah.
yeah,
I'm kicked
so
out of the system,
because
though.
he's been
Can I-
kicked out of the system, you're going to have to make another check to hold yourself in place, Jax.
Physically.
No, I mean literally hold the airspeeder behind them on
Yeah,
the pleasure
'cause-
barge.
Yeah, like
So you're going to have to make another check versus 2 purple, and you have 2 blue bonus, as the pilot cannot maneuver quickly.
Let's see, 2 purple
Yep,
And
and I
it's
have 2
base-
blue.
and 2 black.
No,
Was that black?
nope,
Just
nope.
just
you
2
have,
purple.
You have 2 blue. You get, because they're so bad at flying, you get 2 blue.
Okay.
No blacks.
Just 2 purple.
Yep,
Gotcha.
you fail. You fail horribly.
No, I don't
But
fail
you
horrible.
look fucking awesome when you do it.
Yeah,
I
it's-
look-
you, know,
honest
you,
here.
you
I
don't
look
get any successes. though.
incredible, but I don't succeed.
Okay, I want to
What
see
can
what
I
happens.
do with?
Oh, I'm gonna look, man. I'm gonna look. It's gonna be
And
awesome.
I'm,
what
I'm
you
pretty
can do.
sure that you said earlier my backpack was infinite, like my jetpack.
No, that's
could
not
go.
something I said. It was exactly 1 use.
No, and there was something about a warp drive I heard.
All right, you
That's
can
not-
use 2 advantage to grant somebody a maneuver, so you can give him up to 4 tries at hacking this before eventually you're thrown off.
4 tries,
Sounds
that's
good
pretty
enough.
Yeah.
I'm still not, still thinking we're probably not gonna make it, but okay, let's go for it.
good. Like, have faith, old boy, hold us steady.
All right, I'm going to
alrighty.
use a black die from the forest to introduce a complication. Jax,
I'm pregnant.
You're
Oh,
you're
God.
getting a warning from planetary security that there are 2 Z-95 headhunters from the militia incoming.
Wait, why do they have headhunters?
Why wouldn't they?
They don't
They're
have
huts.
fighters.
They own everything.
Oh, oh,
Planetary militia, they're not part of the Imperial.
I'm like,
Imperial.
Jax, what's a headhunter?
So the
it's,
headhunters are a few
usually-
minutes out.
it's usually a rebel ship.
It's also
It's a
used by
pirate ship.
mercenaries and
It's a
people who
pirate
can't.
ship.
It's a
It's
pirate
used
ship.
by people who can't afford good ships.
It's
Like
flying
an-
a Jolly Roger.
Like, look at it this way: a headhunter is the ship that has 2 lasers on it, when the X-wing has 4. So it's
Yes.
the cheaper version of the X-wing. And the
Also-
shitty.
This is being
also with
used
less
by the
hull.
planetary militia to intercept you.
Jax, what's the next week? No.
All right.
Also less armor. Let's
Yes,
not forget
it's
that.
not very good.
Okay,
The
so
point
I'm
is, it
making-
will
worst
completely
ship-
destroy your airspeeder if they catch you, though.
Yes,
So
it's the worst possible ship in the galaxy. It's still better than an air speeder.
Okay, so I'm rolling one less red than I did last time, but also I no longer have a blue. Right?
That's correct. But maybe you want to let Dargo roll first.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So
that he can
2
pass
green,
you some
2
more.
yellow, 1 red, 1 purple, 1 black. Is that right?
2 purple.
I downgrade the
2
difficulty.
black.
Like, all right, now
So it's 2 purple and 2 black.
same time, old boy.
I downgrade the difficulty and I remove a black
Yes.
for Codebreaker.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Oh man, you're so boned.
Why is this taking so long, Jax? What's going on?
Because this is a stupid plan. Who thought of this?
A
This is
really
so
smart
Firefly
old
right
man.
now.
Okay, so I'm making my roll.
Yay.
Alright.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. We both
Even,
did-
even
Yeah.
though
You
that
would
was
take
an
a strain,
incredible roll.
but yeah, there's like some shaking going on as you're being connected, and your little dongle thing is getting jiggled in the
Right,
socket.
luckily mine's like titanium. and
Yeah.
It doesn't break.
Fortunately, you're like, oh, I'm reinforced for those rugged terrain.
But
They got the
still,
sport version for
colony
you.
bomb.
So we got 3 more rolls we have to make, Arthur. Should we just do these in rapid succession?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can.
I mean, rapid in the sense that if a despair dice comes up, you fuck us over.
I'm
but yeah.
I'm trying to narrate this well. Come on, guys. You want
Okay.
to mechanics
Well,
to
so,
it.
I mean,
Dargo
we
succeeds.
Listen,
okay,
we can
so
speed it
here's-
up. We can definitely speed it up. Let's
Here's
do the rolls.
well, yeah.
we
We need to
need
speed it
to
up
speed this
because
up.
the odds of us
Scoring.
both succeeding on the same one is really
it's
low.
If you
abysmal.
succeed, I'll use the force. Let's just go. I'll use the
Yeah.
force die if you can get it.
All right, so here we go.
Robots
Here's
start
mine.
metachlorians.
And
Oh
again,
my God,
just passive
Tyler.
advantage. Give him a not that matters. Fails. Arthur, do you want to
Arthur,
compound the terrible things that
Arthur,
happen as we go?
out
along
of character here, 2 green die versus 5. He's rolling 2 die versus 5.
I'm not even rolling that bad. Last 2 rolls, I almost
Oh, no,
passed.
yeah,
I'm going to
he's
use the
he's
force
rolling
die.
good.
It's like
but
my rolls
2
have been
dice versus 5
Tyler's
dice.
rolling great. I'm sorry. Virgil's rolling great. It's just that Dargo's
It's not-
rolling